Comic book fans, I am back from the comic shop again this week, and I got 5 new comics. The first of them, I think, came out last week, but I didn't pick it up then because I only saw it on my way out. It caught my eye. But it was Sovereign's $1 introductory price for 48 pages. You know what? I'll pick that up for $1. I think it's got Turok and Magnus Robot Hunter in it. The Sovereigns, Ray Force, who knows what it is. I think that's Turok. And I think Magnus Robot Hunter shows up somewhere. Join the hunt with Turok and Magnus #1. I guess they're both in the same comic. I said Dr. Spectre. I guess we got lots of talking back here and explaining who everything is. I will say, you know what? I just got it because it was $1, and I'll see how good it is. Next, we have Ragnarok, issue number 12, Simonson, Martin, and Workman. It's like a little dent in that one. It's like all the issues of all of them. There was like 2 other copies besides my pull list when I looked through them all. That little dent in it. Good Walt Simonson. Uh-oh. Squirrel's got to save Thor with the apples of Odin. Here, let me check the... oh, there we go. And it comes with pencils and inks page. You always get a couple pages of that because the $5 cover price is pretty steep. But this is the only $5 book on my pull. So I'll take it. Look at that giant monster. It's always fun to look at the pencils and inks. I'm enjoying this series a lot. I said one of the reasons I'm enjoying it is because not being a mainstream superhero guy, I haven't read any Walt Simonson in a long time since that's been his main work he's been doing for the last I don't know how many decades. But he's good. I'm enjoying this one. Ragnarok, issue number 12. And Copperhead is back, issue number 12. Does that cover G? Interesting cover. New artist, Moss. What's his first name? J. Faber, Drew Moss, Ron Riley, Thomas Maurer. Oh, Scott Godlewski is the cover artist. Interesting. This is issue 11 was the first issue back for Copperhead in I don't know how long, months and months and months. I'm enjoying. I think the new artist is okay. Does a pretty good job. We'll see how he progresses. It's our space western story with aliens, and there's our sheriff, and her deputy is just now the new emergency mayor, and she's a little miffed about it. All sorts of strange stuff going on in this Copperhead town. Enjoyable book. Give it a read if you like space westerns. The Wicked and the Divine, issue 28. Nice dancing cover. Lots of red hair. What's our back? Isn't this great? Amaterasu. You know what? I never even pronounce these gods' names out loud sometimes, so I don't know how they sound. But this has been lots of action these last 4 or 5 issues. I don't even know what. As some big evil is coming to take our gods. Some of them want to fight it. Some of them want to party. Some of them want to research. I don't think they're talking about it this issue. Let's see. They fuck you up. Okay. That's Odin right there, isn't it? Oh, Woden, pardon me. Same name, Odin, Woden. It's who Wednesday is named after. Woden's Day. Nice stuff. I got no problems with the Wicked and Divine. I'm also enjoying Uber by Gillen. So if you like something weird, arty, action-packed, check this one. Our final comic of the week is Drifter, issue number 18. Wow, I think issue 19 is the last one. I asked myself, how did I come to be here? Asked who these people are along the way. What is this place? What had I done to earn this as my end? Or what did these people do that brought me down upon them? I questioned time and sky and mud and walked across the world. I should have questioned my own eyes. Yeah, the most poetic recaps in the business. What was last issue of Drifter? We actually got some answers to what's going on this crazy planet, and they were nutty, out of left field. I liked them. I'd really like to explain it to you, but that would that would spoil the story, even though probably almost everyone out there is never going to read Drifter, pardon me. It was just, it was just nutty. The turn it was just kind of like, oh, that's what's happening. That's weird. But Ivan Brandon, Nick Klein, doing a good job with Drifter. This is this has been one of my favorite books for the last weird UPC code. For the last, I don't know how many years this has been coming out, 2 or 3. Well, let's see, how long? When did Since I'm 19, maybe 2 years ago. Probably a little over because there were breaks. But anyway, this is wrapping up in an issue, in a couple of issues, and I have to say I really enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed the big reveal last issue. We'll see what this issue has for us. Next, we'll give you a little look at my background art, and I've got also at the comic shop today. I picked up 10 more copies of the 25-cent Walking Dead to make these my own sketch comics with. I got 2 issues of the Museum of the Strange. I did this. You see, I even changed it to my own logo and such. You see, these are Walking Dead 25-cent issues that I bind my own sketch covers. Pull out the staples, put the staples back in, but I decided to do my own logo and comic and concept there. So there's 2 issues of the Museum of the Strange, and they're also these ones are wraparound in terms of I just keep the image going on the back because and these lines are all printed, and the logo is printed on my computer. And then all this, and the frame is the black line of the frame is actually printed on there. Then I draw in the frame, and I draw in this silhouetted figure that's looking at the painting in the Museum of the Strange with us, just to help give it a little scale and a little storytelling to it. So there's issue 1 and 2 of Museum of the Strange. Oh, it's got a bunch of weird creatures looking out at you. Then the next 2 behind that are my Hypno Love Girls, which I've done these full size in black and white. So I decided to they're just kind of hypnotic dancing girls who, I don't know, there's a story behind them, but I don't know what. They're sort of a 60s era vibe to them to me. But yeah, they're just kind of cartoony and primary colored and dancing with spirals and confetti. These ones also are wraparounds. Hold on. Let me open one up for you just to show you the full extent. Where we usually have a hand or something wrapping around to the back cover. And we fold it up. We have the regular cover. Once again, these ones are Walking Dead issues. That's why I got those more of them, because oh man, I've made a ton of covers. I'm gonna have to do a video of all these covers all in one spot because I've done a lot of them lately. But anyway, there you go. Hypno Love Girls and the Museum of the Strange. Y'all have a good week out there.